got brand new Stars of the Month cards in Hockey Ultimate Team, including a bunch of 93 overall player items. We're going to go over the sets and all of the cards like we always do. We also got some more Style Icon event items and a new 92 overall Mario Lemieux. Let's get into it. Let's start first with the new Stars of the Month. And right off the rip, no, we do not have a new Nathan MacKinnon, nor do we have a Cale Makar or Quinn Hughes that tied for the league lead in the month of January for points. Nathan MacKinnon straight up led all forwards, but here we are. Unfortunately, with how progression works, it's pretty clear that they won't release a +1 to whatever the highest overall is right now because they don't want progression to get any further than it is for Team of the Year items as well. So that's pretty annoying. But let's take a look at this new 93 David Pastrnak because this is a pretty strong card. We've got playmaking and sniper forward, as well as playmaking, shooting, and agile dangler boost to go with 94 speed and excel. The issue here is that because endurance does not go up for base cards, and this wasn't really a custom build of any kind, he's got 82 endurance. And because of the changes in the nerf to hustling and how fast you lose stamina in game, that's pretty devastating on a card that's 93 overall. He's got gold Schneip, which can be useful. Silver Elite Edges is probably one of the best silver abilities currently. Puck on a String has its merits, but not really with 99 deking. And then Silver 1T again is sort of hit or miss. All in all though, it's really tough to get around that 82 endurance. Next, we've got Sam Reinhart, who almost has 40 goals, which is just so wild to me. He's got sniper forward and speed boost or accelerator boost. Unfortunately, he still skates like he's in mud. I think that the only way to fix Sam Reinhart cards is to give him an accelerator and skating synergy so that you can help out both his acceleration and his speed. Because it's only one, obviously 87 acceleration at this stage of the game is pretty rough. He does get gold unstoppable force to make up for the fact that he is pretty slow, and he is 6'2", which is good size. He's got tape to tape, backhand beauty, and Schneip, which again, no amazing abilities, but they could be pretty fun in their own right. Again, the other issue here, 82 endurance. There's just far better cards for you to use. On top of that, his face-off rating still only 85, so you're going to use him on the wing. Then we've got the 93 Mikko Rantanen, gets speed boost, which will boost his speed up to 93, and his first synergy would be playmaking or sniper forward. 93 speed, 91 excel, 95 agility, 83 endurance. Does have gold unstoppable force, so it will be hard to knock him off the puck when he does have energy. And then he's got 99 hands in shooting, which is great. Always going to be very good. 87 body checking will play on someone that's 6'4", 215. But once we get into the cost of these cards, I still don't know how you get around 83 endurance. I'll quickly go over some of the other high overall ones, including the 88 Oscar Lindberg, 87 speed, 84 acceleration. Again, when they bump up silver cards, this is where you get these kind of weird attribute and statted cards. 78 endurance, so that's pointless. Mark Jankowski, great size at 6'4", 215, 79 endurance. Gavin McKenna, 6', 165, 93 speed, 92 excel, 98 agility, and really good shot power at 98 as well. Sometimes when you get silver or bronze cards that get all the way jacked up, they actually have their skating somewhat usable when it comes to their base cards, so you end up with these like 99 overall in some attributes, like you see mostly with agility, but again, 78 endurance. Then we've got Gregor McLeod, Shane Harper, and Jakob Fleck, as well as Callum Ritchie, Trevor Gooch, you're all children, and then Dominic Cahoon to round out the forward unit. On defense, our 15th Noah Dobson. Now, I joke a lot about Noah Dobson getting a card seemingly every week. He has earned a bunch of upgrades because he is, essentially a Norris Trophy finalist currently. Not going to beat Quinn or Makar, but still, having a fantastic season. If you have checking and two-way defenseman boost activated, his endurance gets all the way up +5 to 87, and with 92 speed, 92 excel, a 93 agility, and 97 balance, to go with some pretty good hand stats, great body checking, good defensive and stick checking, you've got a really good card, especially because all you need is Silver Shutdown, and that's one of the best abilities in the game. He's 6'4", 194. Again, Noah Dobson cards remain one of the stronger non-MSP buys in the game. We've also got a 92 overall Morgan Rielly. Now, his endurance isn't nearly as bad as the others. He's got Gold Seeing Eye, which can be fun. Third Eye, Quick Pick, which I think is probably what you want to use, and then Elite Edges. And he's a good skater. 94 speed, excel, 97 agility, really good hand stats, and great defensive stats in terms of defensive awareness and stick checking. So all in all, this is actually a really strong left-handed defenseman card if you don't want to go with someone like Brian McCabe, or really good for a Leafs team. We've also got Thomas Harley, Luke Martin, Vsevolod Komarov, and Daniel Norbe. In net, two strong options. The 91 Thatcher Demko. He's always a pretty good card. Light work seems to be one of the best goalie abilities after the buff to it in the latest patch. much, as is Energizer, especially for the cost. He's got 92 speed and he's 6'4". Again, goalies don't matter, but Thatcher Demko cards seem to be pretty decent. And then we got an 87 Stuart Skinner for his run with the Edmonton Oilers. What a turnaround in that season. Gold Showstopper, silver Lightwork, great combo. A little bit lower rating, but still a strong option if you're looking for a goaltender. Now, when it comes to cost, if you are looking to make any of these Star of the Month cards, you can see in here the January Star of the Month. You can make some of the higher overall cards. You've got David Pastrnak, Rantanen, as well as Noah Dobson, all for 120 collectibles. Morgan Riley, Thatcher Demko, and Sam Reinhart. Actually kind of chapped that you can't make Stuart Skinner, because I actually think that I might have. But nonetheless, the cost in these is pretty ridiculous, because to make one of the event collectibles, it's around 3,000 coins. Again, the market can fluctuate, but that's 360,000 coins in value for David Pastrnak, as well as Rantanen and Noah Dobson. The reason why that stinks is because right now, let's say you want David Pastrnak, who's probably one of the more popular options. You're looking at, 200, low 200,000 coins to just buy him tradable, which would be much more valuable to you. Then we've got some new style icon cards. This is for Flo. So guys with some pretty nice hair, 6'2", 215 on Scott Hartnell. He's got sniper forward and power forward. I would have loved enforcer forward as a secondary option here. He's got shooting boost and checking boost to go with gold unstoppable force, back at you at close quarters and make it snappy. So a really fun card. He's a pure left-handed winger with 93 speed, 93 excel. Does have 87 endurance, which isn't as bad as someone in the low 80s, obviously. Hand stats are okay for this stage of the game, but not bad for a 90 overall card if you're looking for a Scott Hartnell. Then we've got Chris Tanev, 6'2", 195, the right-handed defenseman with defensive boost and checking boost. Also comes with gold shutdown. So this is actually a really strong card when you combine the fact that the synergies can get up to 95 endurance. He's got 92 speed and excel and maxed out defensive awareness and stick checking. A really strong option for anyone that started the game a little bit late. You don't have the capital to invest in one of the master set players or team builders, or maybe you're trying to replace one of the team builders. Chris Tanev would be a strong option for you. We've also got Ron Duguay, the 86 overall centerman, and if you did start your team late, this is a great buy or investment just simply because he is one of the more usable centermen in the game that will not cost you a ton. 90 speed and excel, 92 agility. Again, nothing great, but 90 speed and above is what you're aiming for at least. And he can get up to 97 faceoffs. Even without synergies activated, he's got 90 on the dot. With silver unstoppable force, you could do a lot worse for 86 overall cards. And then lastly, the 85 overall, Adrian Kempe, 6'2", 200. Again, anyone that started late at 85 overall, he will not be as expensive as some of the other options. And he's got 90 speed and excel. Again, not much else to offer, but beggars can't be choosers if you were just starting out your team. Then lastly, we got some new next-gen items representing some alumni from the OHL, which I love, obviously. Bobby Smith at 6'4", 210, playmaking and two-way forward, as well as defensive and speed boost. That gets him 97 speed, 95 excel and agility at 6'4", 210. He's got 90 endurance, a shot above 90, hand stats are above 90, and 90 face-off. Gold wheels you could activate, depending on how many other players you have that have wheels. Elite edges, puck on a string, and silver unstoppable force make this card really strong. Now, he's going in the high, 100,000s. I'd hope to wait and look for him in between like 120, maybe 150 and below. Wouldn't go much higher than that, but this is actually a really strong card. We also got Brian Propp, 5'10", 195, with sniper forward, playmaking forward, as well as playmaking and shooting boost, 95 speed, excel, 94 agility, 95 endurance, and 95 wrist shot. And with that sniper forward and shooting boost combo, you can almost max out his wrist shot. Hand stats are great. Defensively, he's going to be a bit of a mess because he is smaller and has really low body checking, but gold elite edges make it snappy, wheels, unstoppable force, a lot of good abilities as well if you are looking for a card that is not a master set player, and again, a little bit on the smaller end, but extremely quick. And then we've got a 92 Mario Lemieux, and this is rough because of any 94 Mario Lemieux owners that have this power-up icon. This is a better centerman version. He's got 99 face-offs, gold unstoppable force, silver quick draw, puck on a string and born leader, 93 speed and excel, 92 agility, 90 endurance, a great shooting stat as well. You can max it out with shooting boost and sniper forward. Hand stats are max. Just a really, really good card. Now, obviously, he is not going to upgrade, unlike his power-up icon, but that has a cost to it. So if you don't want to go all in and try and, buy his power-up icon card, which is going for like 600,000-700,000 coins, you could get away with this one for like 325. And again, he is a far better centerman than his power-up icon version. That's going to do it for today's content. If you have not gotten your free Matt Barzal, I did make a video going over the easiest ways to get the moments completed. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.